Okay. So the message that is coming in so clearly for me is they may have tried to destroy you, sabotage you, ruin you. But what they don't realize is that, ultimately, you get the last laugh. This energy that tried to send out this energy of like hurt, anger, pain, sabotage, revenge, it really only strengthened you. It made you so much stronger. Yeah, this helped renew you, helped renew your spirit. It helped made you stronger. It showed you because you were able to persevere through such a challenging hardship or trial. Your faith was tested and you passed, like you persevered. And really, like passing this test, what this energy gave you was a key. You now have a key to unlock a new door, a door that, if you choose to open it, has your fulfillment, has the things you've been looking for, your joy, your happiness. And you had to get this lesson. In order to go through a door, you need a key. You needed this key in order for your life to transition, to grow, to elevate. You had to be made aware of these type of people, these type of energies in the world. So moving forward, when you run into it again, you can spot it. You know exactly dead on, this is it. This is not for me. While I may sympathize with this person, while I may want the best for this person, I know helping this person or being around this person will only affect my energy and possibly cause this person to retaliate against me. Because, like, so your light sometimes, irritates other people's low vibrational energies or demons, their toxic traits. So you now have a key. Hermit. And so while you're in this hermit state, you could be sticking to yourself right now, still trying to heal from this lesson. That's why I say if you so choose to use the key, because you're sitting there reflecting the point of this lesson, the point of why it was necessary in your life to help you move forward. So don't rush this process. Like, don't rush the hermit process. Take your time, really reflect on everything. The people that were involved, the person that was involved, whether it's romantic, platonic, friends, friend group, it could be a position at your job that you may have transitioned, from. It's just really reflect on how things made you feel and how you responded. Focus on your behavior, what you would like to change about yourself moving forward, and what you would like to see in your life. What you would like to see. You've had a glimpse of what you don't want. So now, think about what you do want. Page of Wands. Like, let's get, you know, youthful. Let's tap into our youth, get that childlike energy where you have that passion for life. You're starting to build it again. And this reflection period affords you that. It affords you the time to really reflect on the things you want to see in your life, things you don't want to see, things you've had enough of. The things that really light you up. It's important to focus on the things that really light you up. You had Ten of Swords, and that's why it's important to focus on what lights you up, because whatever this was like, it's over. Like, it's done. You're over it. All the people that were involved, it's over it. Like, they're over it. Like, they may not be over it, but you're over it, and they're probably upset that you're over it. But and so you're ready to move on. And like, these could be people from your past, that you may have left behind or chose to move away from, to remove yourself from an environment that was no longer serving you. These people are like, why is, such and such not bothered? They don't seem to be affected as much as I thought they would. And that's kind of what I was getting a sense of, like that revenge that, low vibrational seek. Instead of, really utilizing and reflecting, going into hermit mode, introspection, figure out why certain things are occurring or why they ran into somebody. They'd rather just, get revenge. And it's a temporary thing. It's temporary fulfilling. Like, you feel good when you see the person sad, but there are some people that do stay in the sadness forever. And seems like this low vibrational energy that doesn't get a sense. I don't get a sense that they've done this to other people before. you both were lessons to each other. You were that lesson to that low vibrational energy that, like, hey, not everybody's the same. Your games don't affect everyone. And while I may have felt, you may have fallen for the okie doke, that was intentional. It was for a reason. And now moving forward how to spot those people. Whereas they're just left feeling empty and stuck because it was a temporary win. Like, you were sad, but it was only temporary. Now you're not sad anymore. Now you're ready. You say you're healing. You're getting back into that childlike energy, connecting more with the things that light you up and make you feel good, make you feel like passionate, make you enjoy being here on earth because you understand earth is a beautiful experience. It is a blessing to be here. Each and every one of us to experience life on this earth, to experience what feelings are like and so forth. And like I said, with that, like I said, there are good times, there are bad times. That's part of being here. But you learned your lesson, you're ready to incorporate it into, your life, and you move forward. You got the world. And it's just like I said, it's complete. Like, this is over, this is done, this is a cycle or lesson that no longer need to learn. You're like, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, okay, so, on to something else. And, it could be this energy keeps popping up or trying to re-trigger you or trying to do something because they see that you're still progressing forward. And like I said, I'm not getting the sense that this is the first time this person has done it. It could be, like I said, cycle. They may have done this to you more than once. However, you now have learned your lesson. Like I said, going in that hermit mode, you really have reflected on everything that was occurring, everything that you were allowing. Forgive yourself. That is the biggest piece. Forgive yourself. Continue to heal. Continue to do work. And when you're ready, pick up that key and go. That key gave you the key, like I said, the end of a cycle, the world, fulfillment. You have the key to, what I love about this card is that you have like the fixed signs in every corner. And it's just like, you have a key almost to every element. You have the experience. So use it. Say when you are ready, when you feel like you're ready to get back out there, don't rush your hermit process, but use the key. You've earned it. It was given to you for a reason. Say that Queen of Wands energy, like, step into your power and own it. Wear your lessons, your keys as badges of honor. Yeah, you had to go through something to get them, but you went through it. You're here. You're still there. You're thriving. You realize you're not stuck. Like, this energy wanted you to feel like you were stuck. There's no way out. But again, like I said, this was a test of your faith, to test, your faith, your perseverance. And you said, no, I know I'm not stuck. I know that I can get myself out of anything. More importantly, I know I am blessed and highly favored, okay? And because I am blessed and highly favored, I know the divine, the most high would never put me in anything to make me feel stuck, to make me feel prisoner. That's not what they would do. So you held on to your faith. You know that you would get out. You know that everything happens for a reason. And now you're out. You couldn't be convinced you were stuck. Be proud of yourself for that. I mean, in the sense that this energy has done it not just to you multiple times, but other people. And maybe in the past you felt stuck, or they have been able to make people feel stuck. But you knew you were done with repeating that cycle. You began to work hard and plant seeds so you would never get stuck again. You planted seeds that were going to help balance you out. And I love temperance. You always have one foot on the ground and one foot in the water. And that's in the sense of, for me, and just interpreted with this rating, you had one foot in this physical realm and everything that you saw. Eight of Cups popped out. We had the Eight of Swords too. 88 could be significant. You had one foot in this physical realm and you were aware of everything that was going on and how it looked, but you also had another foot in the spiritual realm, and that's what someone underestimated about you. They didn't understand how spiritual you are, how enlightened you are, how much you rely on your faith. And so because of that, you knew you weren't stuck. You could retreat to the spiritual realm to heal yourself, to get guidance, to get the path illuminated for you, to help encourage you and know you were on the right path. And that encouragement, encouraged you, that guidance encouraged you to keep walking away. Keep walking away in search of, you knew there was something else better out there. I mean, and this energy, like, look at how perfectly the cups are stacked. This energy really, presented things as perfect. Like, this is everything you could ever want. But even, like, though everything looked so perfect, everything felt so perfect, you knew it was an illusion. And that's what I'm saying, having that other foot in the other realm, it's just a picture. It just looks perfect. That's not the real situation. And so you walked away because you knew there was better, in search of something in alignment with your higher calling. Like, I see this fly, it's a baby fly, but he's staring at me and I'm staring at it, where it's just like, I'm getting that sense that, like, someone was just watching you be your higher self. And they're still, like, in amazement that you are still choosing to be your higher self. You're still choosing to walk away. Because, like I said, like, this was picture perfect. Everything was perfect, whether it be the relationship is perfect, or finances, a perfect home, perfect dog, a perfect car, perfect job. Like, everything just seemed like picture perfect, like leave it to beaver type of thing. And you just knew, even though everything looked too perfect, you knew it was an illusion. It's kind of like, right now, like, being in the desert is like, really calling you, like, you knew it was a mirage. You knew it wasn't real. And, you walk those those hot desert sands, thirsty, like, desiring water, realizing that your mind was playing tricks on you. You couldn't believe what you were seeing. And you eventually got that key that got you out of the desert into the oasis, into Eden. This is great because, like, I'm, like, getting ready to set up my porch area, and I was like, the theme that I'm going for this time is Eden, and so it's just, like, great that came up in this reading. It's like, yo, step into your magician power. Like, you have the power, okay? Understand that. You have the power. Like, you are wielding your pentacles. You are using everything available to you in this physical realm. You are using your mind, your intellect to, think things through and make the best decisions for you. Very strategic. You are listening to your emotions. You are honoring them. You're not suppressing them. You're not repressing them. You are feeling them. Like, I feel like that siren, like, confirmation. Like, yes, if you aren't using your emotions, be sure to utilize them. Pay attention. They normally are the ones telling us, something's not right, something's not feeling, but we have to sit with them, because sometimes we can have thoughts from our feelings, and you can have like a million thoughts from one feeling. So really tap in, meditate, be one with yourself, and know what you're feeling. And you're also losing your passion, using your fire, as the things that light you up and excite you to get things done. So it's like, yo, own your power, own it, wield it, flex it, use it. It's yours. And it doesn't come to you lightly. Like, you learn how to use all of these elements and tools that are at your disposal from experience. Like I said, you worked hard, you wear your keys as a badge of honor because you've earned them. In order to get keys to open doors, you aren't just given a key. Like I said, you have to get out there, experience, and learn. And you're very brave. You are a very brave person. You're not afraid to run, head first into trouble. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that construction, but it's like, I'm like getting hard hard hat, like, I'm gonna put my hard hat on and just go with it. Yeah, I know I got a hard head, but it's not really a hard head. That's what society deems it as, people who aren't afraid to question things. People aren't afraid to try things. Say, oh, you got a hard head. No, you're not afraid to question things. Queen of Swords, like I said, very sad. Queen of Wands, like I said, now you have that Queen of Swords, like, very strategic, very diplomatic. The only way you ever, find things out is truly by questioning. And at times that can bring in a tower, like, it can light certain things on fire. And that's kind of, that ant is still like, that fly is still just chilling there watching me. Listen, it's just like, okay, like, someone is watching and listening to everything you say as you, like, rise up. And like I said, you could cause towers because you see through illusions. You, like I said, you saw through the mirage. You saw it wasn't real, where the average person wanted. And like, because you rejected this, you turned away from it. You said, no, thank you. I'm good. Um, this energy did not like that. You're like, everyone falls for this. Everyone falls for my illusions. Everyone falls for my picture perfect. Why are you not? No, thank you. I'm good. you know, for where, our paths are not aligned. While they were meant to cross, and, said, I'm grateful, be always grateful for whose ever path you cross, because like I said, that experience gave you a key. I'm grateful to have my key, but I also said that was lesson, and I'm not about to repeat that cycle. I'm not about to repeat a lesson. Where they do that at? I ain't repeating no grade. Like, I might have repeated it, times in the past, but I didn't, I didn't know no better. I had to learn. But once I know better, boo, I do better. Okay. Just so we're clear. When I know better, I do better. How about you? Not. Mhm. I think that was like a hard truth for me. Like I said, I think that was a lesson I learned where, so that Five of Swords coming out, just as I was saying, it's like, there are people in the world that know better and just don't do better. They don't want to do better. They feel like they were wrong. They feel like someone did that to them, so they're going to do it to someone else. I don't necessarily agree with that philosophy. And because I didn't agree with that philosophy, and I didn't surround myself with people like that, you felt like, at least from my perspective, like, I really exist, But then I like say, I found out that there really are people that want to stab you in your back when you're not looking. They want to take all the swords and, hog them and greed them and make you feel like an outcast, make you feel like a loner, make you feel like you're crazy. That was a great lesson for me. I mean, for me, it definitely strengthened intuition and my knowing. And really, like I said, while I have loved ones and I appreciate them, and sometimes your loved ones don't want to see any harm come to you, but at the end of the day, they're still people. And people still have feelings and emotions and deal with envy and jealousy. And so people aren't perfect. And so, I've learned to accept people. I've always accepted people for who they are. But truly, once the Most High, God, the Divine, they show me who someone is. Oh, I believe them. I don't try to change them or nothing. Especially if I know you're not in a space to receive. I accept you for exactly where you are in life, and that's about it. You don't try to change it, because you're there for a reason. And I'm not meant to change it. That's that's God's call. It's not my call. I'm not here to judge you either. Again, that's not my call. That's the Most High's call. I can just say, hey, this is for me. This ain't for me. And it ain't. Because it's like, yeah, it's time to move forward. Eight of Wands, like, move forward. Like I said, continue to heal, because you went through a lot. Like, this energy definitely wanted you to feel hopeless, depleted, to stay in a stuck place. But you knew you weren't stuck. You have so much power, and you still have so many things that light you up. So continue to move forward. And like I said, make sure you use your key. It's important for you to use your key. You've earned it. You are worthy of what this door opens, of what this key opens. Don't be afraid to step through the door. That's perfect. The Fool. It's like, yeah, like, with the hang one at the bottom of the deck. Like, don't be stuck on this forever. Like I said, definitely heal, but sometimes when we go into hermit mode, we can sometimes get in our head and convince ourselves of something differently than what we know. You play the what ifs, or maybe I was wrong. Like, truly, if you tap into yourself and like truly listen to your intuition, listen to your gut, you know that you aren't wrong. Most of the time, your first decision, your first instinct, go-to reaction is normally the right one. So don't be afraid to step through the door. Take that key, pick it up, unlock the door, and step through it and open it.